Game number 2, Keen versus Liquid. That first one is a pretty hype matchup, and it looks like we're going to have another bloodbath. They're actually just going to run on straight forward. GH and Miracle, they're looking for Old 11. Tag team with 4 other heroes. That's a lot of damage, Fog. Whoa, right at the beginning.
Not even just tag team. I think this could be one of the reasons they maybe have gotten the Chen 2 Penitence plus tag team. Everyone gets bonus attack speed, hitting faster and faster when they hit that target that is tag teamed.
Yes, dude, that is, and okay, I know you saw
That's
the
not the only
Chen,
reason,
yeah, you saw the Chen pick, and you know there's some stuff. And are you excited to see this hero? Like
So-
you used to be a Chen player, right? A little bit.
Yeah, I was a pretty garbage Chen, I'll be honest though, but it's fine. It used to be, it's changed a lot from what it used to be, right? It used to be a very micro-intense hero where you played a lot around that, you'd get your mech. Like, people all had their different ideas about it, but for the most part it was played the same. Now this hero has changed a lot, of course, with the Divine Favor change in particular, but also now that you can bring heroes around the map like Coddle. You have recall. Your Holy Persuasion allows you to change your lanes for phrase saving TPs as well, which can also be very strong, as we've seen Liquid in this tournament, changing lanes, right? They get the matchups they don't want, they swap it up. So I think that could be one of the potentials too. Also, I think there's a couple of reasons. The Chen, he still can bully heroes quite hard, right? With your Blightstone, and also supports don't deal with creeps that nicely. Also, Divine Favor, bonus heals, plus a Viper, right? They have a lot of different things that could be coming into it, and KuroKy's a Chen player, so.
Yeah. Always, you know, he probably misses the old Chen. Dark in a little bit of trouble. GH gets a punch, but needed about 2 more hits here. And it looks, I mean, you're looking at both these drafts. We thought we saw a lot of action last game. Like, you look at Keen's lineup. If there's not action, they're probably losing this game, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, what is their game plan? What is their timing? Is it just Black Holes, Dooms, just 5-man team fights? It's very strange to me.
I completely agree, because they don't have your traditional, like your carries, right? Like, they don't even have a single edgy hero. They literally only have int and like majority int heroes and that one strength hero on the Doom. So they're really looking to play very strong around that mid game, but they do have some cooldowns that they have to play around. As bottom, we see some nice body blocks.
They're going, yeah. Miracle just fully body blocked. Didn't even really attack. There's going to be another one, but unfortunately they won't dive for Miracle, taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, he was only level 1, and he still had the Phantom Strike from going for the first blood with that, you know, increased attack speed with tag team. Doesn't actually have the dagger. Now he does, though.
And then Line, ooh, that hurts. Uses the mana drain, but runs out of mana. What's your build on that hero now? Are you like a stun, like 1-0-1 guy, or do you like... What's your build, like the first 4 levels normally?
On Lion?
Yeah.
I think it's normally, if you have kill threat, you get the Hex, obviously, but I think if it's a lane where you don't really think you have kill threat, you want to be playing so you can just, you know, sustain as much as possible, so you're going to see this mana drain get picked up.
Yep, and we see Old 11, he gets dove down bottom, 3 heroes, and what are you going to do? Old 11, he loves playing this Doom, but as we see, Liquid's not afraid of it. They let it go through both games.
It's going to be eyes on GH as he finds an Invis rune. It is under a ward, but now he can mess so badly with Kaka. So he's going to follow this Enigma around. He also has an Obs ward too, so he can place it to either watch or to block some of the camps if he would like to. He's actually going to wait to see if Kaka walks up to see if he can get a trap with the shards. He's going to check the second spot too.
Do you also think possibly like GH might know they have a ward now too? We didn't see any pings out, and he's just blocking. I love that set, though.
I think the way he grabbed the Invis and walked down before starting going up while he was fading, you know, to try to play them. So it looked like he was either aware of them having that, or it was a just-in-case move, as I think he just sapped XP from the Doom's Devourer as well.
Well, Doom will eat the big troll, and Enigma just straight into the jungle. People said jungling would never happen again, but, you know, some teams are pulling it back, and it is slow, right? It is just so much slower than it used to be.
Yeah, and it's also different because, like, even though you're a jungle Enigma, you're denying range creeps, and you're also giving your items, your early starting items, to your Doom. So you see, you know, Old 11 has that Ring of Regen, eventually a Ring of Health, and mid.
Yeah, Puck will go down. The Invis rune does get used, and, man, Liquid already 1,000 up. KuroKy, though, the Infernal Blade will take him out, so Old 11 finally gets a return kill, and, well, they needed that.
By himself as well.
Struggling, yeah.
That's pretty significant.
A 3-1. Obviously, Keen, like, they have good early game heroes, but it's the ultis, right? When you start getting level 6s, that's when you're doing stuff.
Yeah.
Mind control in this Nature's Prophet. We've seen a lot of core Natures, right? We even saw a middle one coming out from Chaos. You like the carry builds, right? Like, just this straight up, you know, screw the Vlads, you know, Crimson's okay, but a quick Orchids, it's just a game changer.
Like, I think Tride's Drums Orchid is usually the build that, if you're playing, like, the core, unless it's a game where you just, like, we're trying to Deathball end, right?
Yeah.
You go Trides, your Crimson, your Vlads. I think that was more of a thing in the past, like, not, like, super past, but, like, a couple months ago. Top GH, actually.
Thought about it. He did TP, not under the vision. He's actually right out. Oh, there will be. They're going to get it. Tag team's going to go off. Old Chicken going to get beat down. There's a lot of stuns, though. There's the Edict. There's another stun. But the Treants are there to soak up all Edict. It won't matter. GH will go down. Old Chicken took a ton of damage, but he had double null, three branches. He wasn't too upset. Ooh, the regen rune, they're fighting over it, and it will be the Enigma who picks it up, but canceled immediately.
We saw Dark also. He went 1-1-1 as the build, by the way. So,
I mean, as you said, right,
anyway.
the extra, especially against the Nature's Prophet, you probably do need that extra lockdown or he's just gone.
Immediately they go back toward top, though, but bringing KuroKy as well.
Yep, and look at that. That's a nice ice shard, but will it be enough? They're going to try to. They snowball all 3, 4. Now, Dark, you could be in a little bit of trouble too, my friend. He's going to try to run away, and they do. They trap him, but use the tangle. Only has one more after that, though. And man, GH, he is playing so quick. We've seen him bottom, middle, and top now.
Yeah. He actually got brought home earlier, so that's why he was able to TP top. KuroKy, when he died, brought GH home, so he'd have the TP available as top. The runes.
Oh, KuroKy barely gets it. The stun even misses. GH should be able to run. KuroKy's in a little bit of trouble, but he's got that Chen. He's just running. GH now getting chased down by the Edict. Mind control. He's looking, but it looks like everyone will get out of there. And yeah, you run up the Chen. Honestly, that teleport thing, that is just one of the best moves in the game, right? The fact, as you said, you never have to give up a lane, and you can just always bring someone to a fight. It's like having a reverse half Spectre that, you know, you can always bring someone to a team fight.
Yeah, and you can also be like, GH show top, and then I'll port you in the trees bottom, and then you gank the Doom, and then you even have TP available on your
to go back up top
elsewhere. Exactly. So there's a lot of hidden potential. Well, not hidden, but a lot of potential for Chen.
A lot of untapped potential. Yeah, because it's true. Like, people just, we only really, as you said, we only see it from a couple of people now.
We see it right now. The Rapture is coming. That's what it's called. Interesting. So the Rapture is what it's called when he brings people. As bottom, GH will get brought down to for 11.
Control, though. He's looking there. Going to go for Old 11 as well. They're going to turn in. This is going to be a 3-on-1 gang. Old 11 definitely going to go down here. Will die. Miracle gets it. Mind control will die as well. Almost got a kill on Dark. And uh-oh, look at this. Oh, he did. Okay. So they get the kill. Looks like the Treants end up picking him up. And they do get an Arcane Rune for the puck here. So Enigma saving that.
So question, Grant. Did you know that when he teleports people, the spell called on them was called Rapture? Because I sure did not.
Sure, I'll go with yes. I look smart. No, I did not. That's actually super sick.
I moused over because I never moused over the Holy Persuasion bringing people. It's Rapture. That's dope.
That is.
So immediately, GH uses Shrine just for himself, and he wants to try to keep making plays as he is, playmaker.
I'm actually loving this. This is Chen maxing his Q, right? The last patch, it was your W. The patch before, it was always your creep. But now, we're seeing all. Chen's just, we're seeing everything from it. I love it.
It's an 8-second duration with 11-second cooldown that gives everybody 120 attack speed. So it is very strong if you're actually able to get it and use it properly.
Looks like he will go down. It doesn't look like it. He definitely will go down. The Arcane Rune puck is up here. They bring it now down bottom. They're going to look for it. There is going to be a Doom coming out, but Doom's going to be the first one to go down. Will they get to deny? No. Old 11 will end up picking it up. Pretty tough with that Midnight Pulse as well. But look at this. The Enigma's going to chase down KuroKy. Just going to split some creeps. GH very low as well. And look at the Urn gets popped.
Whoa.
They have to back out.
Speaking of the Urn, that's an Urn Enigma.
Yeah, it is. That's why I was like, wait, whoa. No boots. Just straight up the Urn Enigma with a Windlace.
Interesting.
They got to play active, right? But who else would get it? I mean, a line or Doom. Well, hold on to that thought. GH, he finds it. Tag team's there. There's going to be Penitence, and they're just going to go for this Enigma now. Mind control, just right click, and easy kill there. And this is scary, right? Because we didn't even, we talked about the Chen TP, but you have Nature's Prophet and Chen. There's just two heroes that can always come out of nowhere. You have no clue.
Extremely true. And every time it's like, sure, Viper is a static hero. But now you have a Chen that can make him not be that static hero. You can move him around the map when you need to. And Liquid right now, they're 8-5, but it's only a 1K lead at the moment. So.
And yeah, you see the puck decently, trying to keep up with that Viper. Obviously, just going to stay in that lane and farm. And Old Chicken doing the old play, just hiding with that, trying to kill the tower. Pings are coming out. Mind control. Will he go for the Sprout, try to trap one? It doesn't look like it.
He's not quite 6 on the NP either. I think they want to make sure that Mind control gets that. GH is going to give him the XP. Now they can look for even more plays with the moves around the map with that Wrath of Nature.
But there is a black hole up now. The puck had the Arcane Rune ult, so it's back up as well. They have the team fight. Like, I have a feeling Liquid's going to want to avoid that, but it's going to be pretty tough if Old Chicken's pushing your towers.
Yeah.
I assume they probably want to play around him, right? He's the guy who's going to push your towers, and you got to. GH hasted. Won't find anyone, though.
Right now, it looks like they're trying to pressure the bottom tower.
Oh, Snowball dodges the Impale, and then he dodges. He does have the Haster, trying to body block. No, he's just trying to get the hell out of there, and he can't. GH just beats him down. Nature's Prophet ulti. We talked. people used to consider it actual garbage, but now it's good.
It got buffed so much.
It got buffed
I mean,
a
60-second cooldown. They added, what, 3 or 4 extra bounces on it after some time. I mean, that was a long time ago.
And here we go. We have the double TP. They bring in GH. They bring in Mind Control as well. They block out Old 11, and this will be an easy kill. Nice sprout there from Mr. Control. And a 1K lead now for Liquid. But here we go. He's here. He's popping the double silence. He's going to orb. He needs to make it to his team. He needs to make it to the black hole. They're just going to kill the Chen first. He pops the black hole. There's going to be one. There's Old Chicken here as well. They get that kill, and there we go. They need to use the big ults, and they do. They get KuroKy. They get Miracle, and they should get this tower.
Yeah. They emphasize bringing like everybody down here to try to pressure, and yeah, that tower should be brought down as Matu. He makes his way, does a mirror rotation. He tries to pressure the top tower.
And going for the mech, you like the mech build instead of the Atos this game?
Yeah, I think the mech build works well with his team because they can group up, and with Chen, you divine favor and you increase, the heals. It just makes it, just better. Just better. Yeah, it's really strong in combo.
And here we go. Even though the black hole's done, you see the gold game, man, Liquid. It's every game. It's Liquid on top on those bounty runes. It feels like.
Yeah.
But they try to push bottom in. Obviously, no ultis really up for Keen except for that puck. Well, they have Doom now as well.
I'm wondering how much Viper's actually going to lifesteal. With Spell lifesteal, with a mech, and with Divine Favor on him when he's just fighting, he's going to have so much. He's going to have so much HP per second.
We saw him unkillable yesterday without half of those things too. That's going to be pretty scary.
And you look at Keen's lineup, and what's their physical damage?
Good question.
They have pure. They have some pure damage, which is nice. From
got Edict.
The Midnight Pulse, and the Edict does
magical physical.
Physical.
It's weird. Well, middle lane is going to get pushed in. Ice shards go out. Doesn't look like they'll be able to get this mid tower yet. Keen, you got to prioritize it. You got to keep as many towers alive as you can. They will glyph it, so the siege unit just continues to pound down. And guess what? You got another one. They do get the deny though. Doom definitely wants to eat one of those, but is probably scared to just walk up to that creep wave. You get ice sharded tag team with a Chen there, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Will be. Oh, Stun's gonna go out on Matumba. I don't think you can go on him, and they will just back it up. Meanwhile, Old Chicken, he's gonna start split pushing bottom still. And that's the one hero he can take your towers so quickly on that Leshrac.
Yeah, just if he's left it on for any moments. You see, My Control is now making his way toward top. He needs to put pressure on these lanes.
Yeah, because the thing is, Keen Gaming, even though they're down 1,000, like, when black hole's back up, they're scared. Like, Liquid can't take a 5-man ever when that black hole's up.
Yeah, the one thing that Keen has to be careful is not to commit too many ultis, because if they do commit too many ults, Liquid will respawn and go straight to Roshan.
Yes, straight to Roshan, straight to your base.
Yeah. Like Viper with mech, and they go Rosh, and then they're going to go for some timing push into your base, and you're going to be, uh-oh, this got really weird really fast. So they have to be a little careful with how many ultis they commit in certain fights.
Yep. Oh, the coil is going to barely miss there on Miracle. And they're going to have to back out now. Will they make it? GH, he's cutting him off. Matumba, he's cutting him off as well. Dark, they don't have any stuns. They almost burst him, but up top, there's going to be a Doom. They're going to look for it. They're going to try to chase. Nature's Prophet. Uh-oh, he's just kiting around, and GH with the snowball shard, saving him, getting the kill.
KuroKy actually, Holy Persuasion, took GH out of the fight.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he would have killed the Lion, and instead he gets the Doom.
Even better.
Probably better anyway, but...
why? And then he's like, never mind. KuroKy, you're cool this time.
It looked like, uh-oh.
And there's going to be Old Chicken. He's going for this tower. He has a haste rune, so he doesn't have to fully commit. There's going to be some more heroes coming. But Dark, he doesn't have any HP, but he just goes for the finger. Oh, the quick heal there. Barely saves him. Oh, my goodness. They needed that. That was, what, like 4 HP? Whew. And Keen, they cannot catch a break right there.
Wow, that was a rough one. That was so close.
And that feels good because you're about to get a finger solo kill on a Nature's Right. You're going to get levels, gold, but no, KuroKy with that Chen.
And now Finger's down for nearly 3 minutes. So that's one of their big burst damages that they have in their lineup to take down this Viper.
Are you, like, we look back at this draft now already. We're only 13 minutes in. Are you just surprised that Keen tried this out? Or do you think it's okay? Because it is a very different draft, right? Like, it's strange.
I am a bit surprised just because Liquid is a team that they like to play this like farm game, right? They might be behind, but their net worth is relatively close, and then they get to a point in late game where, like, if this PA gets a Battle Fury and a BKB, the game is like over. Right?
Yeah.
It's like super, unless there's like amazing black holes, but even then, it can be hard for the Enigma to catch those positionings to get that. If the PA is just going to be super farmed, and they have 3 cores that scale really hard. Well, 2 cores that scale pretty hard on Liquid. Viper actually kind of does too, so I'll keep it as 3.
And look at that, 7 minutes faster than normal. Mech at 12 minutes 11. Dang.
Yeah.
This is just scary. It's a 2K lead, and Keen, they want to take team fights, but it's just tough because you don't always want to sit as 5, right? That's the problem. Like, yeah, they have a better 5-man, but if you 5-man, Liquid's just going to push 3 lanes, and
Liquid's just playing the farm game. I think they know that Keen's on this. I mean, it's weird because Keen's on a timer. Even though they have an Enigma with a black hole, if he gets BKB, it will be uninterruptible. There's a PA in the game who's getting. He's gonna have a Battle Fury. Viper's top net worth too, and they're getting a lot of farm on the map. KuroKy is going for the Spirit Vessel this game, so he's looking to try to, I'd imagine, throw it on the Viper to make sure he can't just get all that HP going for his team. But
they're going to look for this gang top. There's a Nature's Prophet ulti coming in pre. There's going to be the Urn. They're just going to go in and, oh my, they burst him down pretty quickly there.
Yeah, and GH is even starting to find quite a lot of farm too for himself. He looks like he's going for a Shadow Blade on the Tusk. So if they do split up, he can also look to get some kills.
There's going to be a coil though. They're going to look for mind control and he'll just get brought down here. A nice rotation, nice smoke gank. They saw what happened top. They figured mind control's probably going to play greedy, and he does.
Yeah.
Old 11 still farming the drums phase boots. Doom 5th on net worth. Obviously, will catch up eventually, especially once you get that level 15 talent. But yeah, we see the gold gain in Liquid once again, and it's the bounty. That's kind of been like what this series has been, just bounty runes and just kind of outvaluing them.
Yep. 2 for 2 bounties. We have an Alpha Wolf that's just sticking with Miracle the whole time from KuroKy, so just give him that a little bit of extra farm speed that he can have until he has Battle Fury.
Feels nice. What do you want to see Keen do right now? Because it feels like they're grouping up a little. I mean, what can they do? They've maybe go for that tier 1 tower top.
Man, it's so hard because they're just getting split up around the map so much. They keep having to show all over the place, and they get ran at immediately.
Yep.
And as soon as they do, so I think like as soon as they have Veil, I guess on the Enigma, they have to try to fight wherever the Viper is. Because right now it seems like they don't want to go anywhere where Matumba is.
Yeah.
But with the Veil or with the Spirit Vessel, maybe they can think that that's enough damage. But I'm still kind of in a position where I'm not sure because they're all magic damage, and this Viper's he's got Hood mech. Yeah. He's got Hood Greaves even.
He's pretty unkillable almost.
Yeah. How do you bring this man down with a Chen heal on top and with Divine Favor? Oh. And in the meanwhile, it's a PA. You have to be like thinking in the back of your head if you're Keen, where is Miracle this whole time?
Because it doesn't feel like if you're Keen, right, and you had this quote-unquote normal lineup, you're probably not feeling that bad. You're only 2K down. Like, you actually are farming the map well, but the problem is, what are you farming with that? And it is going to be a Midas on the Doom.
Yeah.
So they know that it's probably going to the late game, and they know it's going to be tough.
Yeah, maybe they can hope for some just God-tier spells, right? Just
I mean, they have them, right? You got a Black Hole, you've got a Leshrac, and you got a Puck, the Finger. You have these God-tier spells, but it's going to have to go right.
As long as they can land them, right?
Oh, here we go. Miracle. Uh-oh. Could be in a little bit of trouble here. Going to try to run. There's going to be the Yules. They should be able to get these stuns. There's going to be double. There's the Finger, and there's the kill. They needed that one. KuroKy will go down middle. Mind control Matumba. But the PA, probably a much bigger kill. Keen gets it.
That's a nice move there, getting that smoke up on the high ground there. They don't have to commit Doom even. They only have to use the Line Finger, so that's what they should do. Right?
And it doesn't even feel that bad, right? Because you get the extra 50 damage now as well. Mm-hmm. You had to have loved that, right? Because you're a decent line player. That little bit of buff.
It was a needed change, right? The hero felt like it was like dead for a while, and then no, he's starting to get a little bit more pick, a little bit more.
Seeing some. Top lane. They're going to go in for the kill. They do have the coil used. Do they have detection? He's just trying to get away, trying to avoid the stun. He actually does, but he will go down. Good effort, but 413 gold going the way of Old Chicken. Now Old 11, though, he could be in a little bit of trouble. He's just going to TP out. Do they have anything to cancel? Doesn't look like it. Gets out, and there you go. Keen Gaming from a 3K lead. Now it's about 1K.
Yeah, I think they're recognizing now that if GH isn't there, them dying is very unlikely. He's the only way to actually cancel TPs until someone gets an item for it.
And this Leshrac, right, doing everything. Rotates bottom, gets that PA kill, rotates top. Feels like Old Chicken, like, he's your carry player, but he's going to have to dictate the pace of this game for you.
They got to keep it up. They got to keep looking for these. They got to stay hungry, pretty much. They got to just keep looking for these frags. They can't let Miracle just respawn and back up and go straight back to where he was when he died. They have to get an objective after these kills somehow.
Yeah, that heat, man. He is liking the top lane here, but the Roche, once again, it feels like it's one of those Roche games. Obviously, yeah, Raiding can do it much quicker. Tag team, Venetance, the just PA, right? But do you want to fight here against a Enigma and Doom? That's the question. But it looks like they are going to just go for it. Pinged out already by the Dire. He's going for Blink next, but he only has a Spirit Vessel on that Enigma. They're taking it down so quickly. Look at that amp damage on it from both spells. But the Puck Orb will go through. It scouts it out. They see it's about 40% HP. They clear out all the Eidolons. That Midnight Pulse going down. Oh, he's crept out. Nice. Ice Shards. There's going to be the Black Hole. It won't matter. GH just played him. Ice Shards and then the Snowball. What a nice play there. And That's just going to be a Roche, right? They could try to steal it. We'll see. There's going to be the orb. They look to do it. No.
That was, yeah, so nice. Those shots.
Yeah, he freaked out. I mean, it happens, right? You're like, well, he's cut off. There's nowhere to go. It's tough just dying, right? Like, you're like, well, we have to give up Roche, and he goes for the black hole, but...
The call is also, you know, Kaka's, I think he's like the in-game caller, too. Like, he's probably the one like saying, we can't let them get this Roche.
We have to go.
Like, we have to try to stop them here. Otherwise, the game could just, like, blow up in our faces here.
And that's another one, and it's blowing up in their face right now after they lose that kill, the Roche, and now top as well. Old 11 continues to try to pressure button. There's going to be a TP in, and it's Miracle. Doesn't want to pop the Doom. Getting over the TP. One more crit is all it takes. Doesn't even need it. Gets the kill. Gets 2 crits. But now middle lane, KuroKy going to be in a little bit of trouble. Old Chicken will pick up a little bit of a kill. Dark, will they find him? Yep, the snowball's there. And action everywhere on the map, but most of it going in Liquid's favor.
Yeah, an interesting itemization. You know, we see the mind control going for Vessel as well as Vlad's. The Vessel just amazing versus Doom. We saw it come into play right there where they're able to get the kill because he doesn't have the regen to survive.
And they're chasing him. They're going to get Old Chicken. That was a nice pre-stun by Old Chicken on the Furion, but unfortunately they won't get it. And backs on out. 7 times kill streak. 600 gold from Atum, and look at that. The bounty runes again, 2,000. I keep harping, but you know I'm a min-max guy, and that's a lot of gold from the bounty runes.
I mean, for sure. And look at the way the momentum kicked up, right? As soon as they're able to get into that rush, but it went from a 1K lead to a 7K lead just like that, almost instantly.
I didn't even notice. Yeah, that is. We're climbing that mountain now.
Yeah.
And the Enigma wants to get that Link next, but still about 2,000 gold away.
Yeah, he didn't go for these. I mean, they didn't go for their team fight items, right? They don't have a mech, they don't have a pipe, they don't have these auras to be able to actually fight into Liquid. And Liquid, they've got Greaves and a hood, if not a full pipe coming out soon for the Viper. How do you take fights into this Liquid draft right now? Sure, you have all these high damage magical spells on Keen, but they have the sustain now on Liquid to just go through it. On top of a Chen heal with this mech and pipe. It's way too much.
Mind control just split pushing that top lane, but now the whole team will show up. GH is still here. They had the ward. They're going to get the stun. This should be a kill on GH, and that'll be a nice one. We'll slow down the pick-off options of Liquid, and they're actually going to look for more. KuroKy, you might be getting ditched, my friend, but he's actually summoning in. They might want to fight.
He's bringing Miracle up here.
He is. Let's see what happens. There's going to be the block out. There's Miracle. He jumps forward. Oh, my goodness. He's, whoa, how'd he get here? And now pops up. They're going to try to bring him down. Nice blink away, though. On the backside, they're actually looking for Matoma Man. This might be a fight they didn't want to take, and he gets doomed up on the Viper. There's the finger. He will go down. Dark dies as well. Now Mind Control and KuroKy try and get out. Miracle does still have the TP because he got summoned in. That's a nice double stun coming out from the Leshrac. Can they get everyone? Miracle just blows them up, and KuroKy and Mind Control survive. Oh, and GH gets one more on top of that Enigma.
GH bought back, and KuroKy brought him into the fight, but there we see he divine favored on the Viper, and look at how much he tanked. He tanked absolutely every spell from the side of Keen there. They just had to throw everything to make sure that they brought him down because of how much healing he was getting, and then this PA just runs rampant in the back of the fight, and has an Aegis anyway. So. And
that's the thing we keep talking about, but that was probably would be a good fight for Keen if it was about a minute ago before all these core items, right? Like when it's a 2K lead compared to a 9K, that Leshrac was at perfect stuns and pulse nose, but whoa, he actually gets found. I don't think Mind Control can get this kill, but he's looking around.
He's just going for...
Oh, no, not the double damage bottom again. Will someone pick it up this time? That is the question. It looks like they will. It's going to be Miracle running down there.
Yeah, and he went for the Battle Fury Deso, and now he's going back for the BKB, and we were talking about how crucial... I mean, not how crucial, but if he gets BKB, Keen's lineup, their damage is just gone pretty much at that point.
And you
see, it's just looking harder and harder for Keen.
They're just going to go base. They know that double damage is there, and the good thing about that, right, is Chen can just summon you to him, so I think they want to just maximize it, and it looks like that's what they're doing. Yep, already getting this summon. Look at that. Right at the last second, gets the double damage, and here we go. They're going to try to bring down him again, but he's getting healed up so much. There's going to be the black hole. It does hit on 2, but the cancel from GH again. The Enigma might be the first one to go down, trying to run, won't make it. Matoma Man still alive, healing up. Old 11 dies as well. Dark, and now the Enigma has to buy back, but what can you even do? You already used your black hole and Midnight Pulse. Oh my goodness, the dagger flies to the fountain and gets the kill. We might be seeing the G's dropped here soon, Fog.
It's got to be. I mean, it's got to be GG at this point.
There it is.
I'm also watching Matoma Man in the fight having 70 HP per second when he gets divine favored.
And then you get the spell amp. Like you're just living forever. Miracle diving the fountain now, even as it ends, and